The senator from Vermont finds himself in the hot seat today. Well, I wouldn't say hot seat. I'd say it was a lukewarm seat. He's not even the one under investigation, but his wife, Jane Sanders, Bernie Sanders' wife, is under investigation for a story that we reported here on this channel a few weeks ago. It's about when she oversaw a college by the name of Burlington College in Vermont from 2004 to 2011, I think it was, and a loan she got for the college. For the college. The money went for the college. And the inability to pay back that loan. There's been some questions about how she got approved for the loan and the collateral that she said she was going to have for the loan not coming through. She said she would get donations for the college, and less than half of the donations that she projected materialized. So we have ourselves a situation where there is a Republican GOP vice chair by the name of Brady Toinsing, who filed this lawsuit or filed an investigation into this. Now it's become something to talk about. Now, Bernie Sanders commented on this investigation that now has been taken up by the FBI during a trip to Pennsylvania to, where was he going? He was out there, he was taking a trip, Pennsylvania and Ohio. So Bernie Sanders responded, he said, this is just a distraction. They came up with it while I was running. It was to discredit me. I don't think it will be much of a distraction, though. And that's the situation. So it's just funny how many Hillary Clinton, or I would call them Clinton-crats, are running around the internet right now very giddy. They're very happy to see that Bernie Sanders is under any type of investigation, even if it isn't actually Bernie Sanders, and even if we're not even talking about large amounts of money, and even if we're not even talking about something for thyself. But they didn't want to hear us when we talked about Haiti. Billions of dollars missing from the people of Haiti, mismanaged or frauded or whatever. They didn't want to hear us when we talked about uranium deals. They want to hear that because it made Clinton look bad. It made the Clinton Foundation look bad. They didn't want to hear us when we talked about Hillary Clinton being under an FBI investigation while running for presidency. Say no, it doesn't matter. It's a nothing burger. But now all of a sudden this is something. Well, first of all, if you weren't such a hypocrite, maybe you'd see that, I don't know, an investigation of Jane Sanders is not an investigation of Bernie Sanders. And even if it was, you have no room at all to talk. I don't think the Trump supporters have room to talk because we know Trump's been under investigation or supposed investigation for quite some time. But even besides that, I mean, look at all of the lawsuits Trump's had. Goodness gracious. He just settled a lawsuit with the Trump University multiple times, with multiple times more money than this situation here. So there's really no comparison when we look at who is the most litigious person in politics. It would have to be Donald Trump. When we look at who is the most corrupt, it would have to be Hillary Clinton and the Clinton Foundation and Bill Clinton. And then, I mean, for God's sake, he was actually impeached. But these things don't matter because these are just facts that no one wants to listen to. People in the media framed this correctly. I'm even surprised that Dave Weigel of the Washington Post, he said, look, the attack is belated. It served cold revenge for the probe of Clinton's use of a private email server that dragged through the presidential campaign. And my only thing about this comment, Weasel, sorry, got to get you by your right name, Weasel, is that Bernie Sanders never once harped on the investigation that Hillary Clinton was under.
That may not be great politics, but I think the Secretary is right. And that is that the American people are sick and tired of hearing about your damn emails.
Thank you. Me too.
And he still hasn't. And really, a lot of his supporters wanted him to because they felt that was very germane to who should win the nomination. But Bernie didn't make it an issue. Now, did Bernie Sanders not make it an issue because Jane had something looming over her head? I don't know. That's what people are saying. I don't know if that to be the case. Who knows? What I do know is that this is an investigation into Jane Sanders at a time when she worked at a college. It's not about her pocketing money. It's not about them taking trips to Rio. It's not about them making trade deals or deals for arms with Saudi Arabia. It's not about a uranium deal with Kazakhstan, any of that. And it's a big to-do about nothing. But what I will do is I will update you as the facts come out, as more information becomes aware or to the public. But as of right now, I agree with Weasel in the extent that this is payback for losing. And of course, the Democratic Party, who does not want to win if it requires them to have to adopt policies that don't favor their special interest groups, their donors, they'd rather shoot and destroy Bernie Sanders now than have to face him in 2020. Subscribe to this channel if you like this content and share it with a friend. Indie Media rules.